From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Coleman has it here right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
65. 54, right there. 54.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Gets this one left side to Pettis. 11 yards there, 1st down. Well, Pettis is quickly becoming the #1 receiving option for Jimmy Garoppolo. In the last year, John Lynch said that they loved the way he closed the season, really came on late. Remember, this is a guy that they traded up to get at number 44 back in 2018 out of the University of Washington. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 24. Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it, and the Falcons grab it. He's at the 50, the 40, 30, the 20, 10, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team, because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. About 3 yards there to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 27, Garoppolo. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Ready, Mike 25. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You can't block me. You can't block me. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. 51, down. Mike 54, Mike 54. Mike 54. All day.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Now Ryan back into his end zone. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
You had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. To throw is Ryan. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. At the 18-yard line. Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On 2nd down, Freeman. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. Hey, Alpha. Good track. Good track. All right, 25 tonight.
This time Ryan will throw. Gets it off to Freeman. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Goodwin able to haul it in. That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a 1st down.
Here we go. 2.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a give right side, Coleman. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And the Niners move the chains as Garoppolo hooks up with Taylor. Garoppolo now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, his 9th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Hey, 59, ready. Space. Monk's 56.
To throw again. Ryan throwing the out route and complete. It's Jones. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He'll buy some time right. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's caught. It's the rookie Deebo Samuel. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Garoppolo on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, South. 56, Mike, 56, right there.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. In on the tackle, Devondre Campbell, Falcons leading tackler in 2018. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Looking deep for... And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, 59, ready. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Let him go.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
56. Here we go. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of this?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there for the Niners. 59 yards for him on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Breida. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, his 6th touchdown of the season. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 17-14.
Go.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
What you doing? You on 2K?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with the game this close,
yeah, played one of my other league games now in the 3rd quarter.
But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up.
Bro, hold up. What was the shit Wayno said to skip the shit?
This time he'll look to throw.
No, I know. I'm not talking about that. He's talking about the cutscene.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers.
Nah, you can't. And all of them, you can't.
That's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
No, I mean the cutscenes. Like the first go around, that should be making you watch the whole shit.
On third down, Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
Yo, they doing a terrible job at editing the curses in these songs.
3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, Charlie! 56, Mike, 56! Ricky! 56, a Mike, 56!
Now it's Ryan. He's going to float this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 35. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Oh, this shit's still down low, man.
Behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
Yeah.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, You'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a
why you ain't about that in, fam?
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Watch the twit. Watch the twit. Check, check. Check, check.
A give to Smith out of the gun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Second and goal from the 1.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Got it. Right there. 54.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. His 9th touchdown of the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
The game is still downloading.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hold on, this shit say
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down.
45 minutes. I doubt it.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand.
I'm interested to see if the Raiders try to like foul some safety. I don't know. Not agree like an investigation or something. Like, it's obvious this shit was done on purpose, but y'all lost picks.
Son, that shit is crazy, son. How fast that shit turned around. Son.
5 straight completions here.
I would look at the Patriots too. I wouldn't put it past them niggas.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down.
They get 15, get 15? No, from the Raiders, no.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Charles, you'd said the magic number.
Because of the contract.
Because of the no. It wasn't that they got cut. It was because he violated certain terms in the contract.
Just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are because no matter
whatever that shit is
conduct
called.
Detrimental to the team.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The safety Keanu.
That shit voided out the guaranteed money. But he ain't care about that shit.
That's all he cared about.
No. I'm saying he knew he could get that shit elsewhere. That's why I'm saying if I was them, I would look into that, son. Nigga just had a team lined up waiting. And they get from 1 year 15? That shit is crazy, son. Word.
couldn't even find his outlet, man, because of the...
Like, if this should have been, like, 1-9 or something like that, like, all right. Even that's a lot, but it's AB. Niggas gave you basically your first year salary, what you was gonna get on the Raiders.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
And what that dude said is probably exactly what's gonna happen. If he work out, they gonna extend him. He gonna get his money right back.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as
I would definitely look
so it's
into
not
that.
big of a deal to me. I'm gonna keep firing.
But I don't know what they could do though.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now.
They said a helmet from 1965. And yo, but the crazy thing is, this shit makes so much sense. Like everybody, like, why is this nigga wilding? Yeah, yeah, he predicted this shit.
The offense back out there at the line, ready
Oh,
for the next drive.
I could change it to
to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its
I wish I could fucking turn this music
all
off.
that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the first half. And now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out, they'll try to increase the pressure.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Matt Ryan trying to lead the Falcons from behind. Last year in 16 starts, just
And they gave this nigga Steph Curry at 99 for 3 points. Play 95.
And this will be incomplete. Physical
My man Joe Harris, 94.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking
Niggas got the James Harden stuff back.
You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I'm doing that now with Steph. It's called the hesitation escape.
The throw is Garoppolo. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And past the 35 will be dropped.
When I change it to the dribbler.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Back-to-back good plays.
Yeah, you could change. Nah, you could change it. That's what I was saying. You could change the. What's the name?
Here's Coleman. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They were running in with
Oh, it's like did the shit guard?
back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Me and Liam gonna be right in green turtle tomorrow.
All game long. He's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
21. Go, baby, turn up. Get that ball. Get that ball. Rush in.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
The cross into a hesitation.
They needed a big play there on 3rd down. But his way worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
White.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Another nice pick up through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but for this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Alright, that's triple, man. Triple, right.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
I think I'm going to make a stretch
After
foul.
the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Ryan. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 63 yards.
22. Hey, box truck.
I'm about to tell Scott to
From the
sign
gun,
on.
it's Ryan. Flushed out right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
51,
Ryan looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there.
Well, I got to use Giannis on the free throw line.
Despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
56 is the mark. Got it. That's got to be a long day. 56, Mike.
On Third and goal, Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. 2 timeouts remaining.
You gotta think.
That shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball.
So you gotta run mad places again.
Right? Hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still
that shit turned me off I think I was 18.
Coleman now. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10.
That's why I ain't even think about getting last year.
The game's final play, so it doesn't affect the
and you couldn't skip none of the cutscenes in 2018.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and going.
This is Grand Theft Auto.
Anyway, as that will be the final action.
Oh, we're gonna do a full scrimmage. Oh, let's get it.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to
come
win.
here, Steph.
The amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Nigga said I miss all the fucking fun.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
I want some Pascal. Get the Pascal.
Things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Niners, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move
Yo,
to
this shit.
13-1.
I'm like, why the fuck is Diego Russell over there?
Next week.
Guy got
Meanwhile,
traded.
for the Falcons, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Got him. Grinding on my life. I should pay the price. I've been grinding on my life. They got 3-on-3 program now. 97%. And one. I meant to download the demo, so I don't gotta do that shit now, but I never remember to do it. Better get your Solid Snake on. Oh shit. Never told him I got home.